Thursday morning, November 26, 2015, 10:01 a.m. Hello, I'm Jason Reese, and this is Good Morning Batavia. And in a few seconds, we're going to have a special Thanksgiving Day edition of Good Morning Batavia.
Helping dramatically reduce America's emissions. Because turning on the lights.
Hello, Batavia. Video blogging here in the city of Batavia, New York. I'm your host, Jason Reese, for the special Thursday edition of Good Morning Batavia. You know, we, in North America, there's Canada, United States, and Mexico. And if I'm correct, the United States is the only one to have a holiday on today's date. And that would be Thanksgiving. And for all you who aren't from around the United States and don't know the story of Thanksgiving, it supposedly happened, the Pilgrims fled England for the New World to start a new life, as they say, basically what happened. Anyways, they are greeted by Native Americans who are kind enough to help them out. And somewhere along the line, they had a festival of thanks, and it was Thanksgiving. But a little ways down the road, it got a little funky, by the way. That's a whole nother story. So we're going to leave that part. But as happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the United States of America. I'm Jason Reese, and I'm live in the city of Batavia, New York, on this partly sunny, partly cloudy day. Got a little traffic going through. Let's just check it out quickly. Now remember, today's a holiday, so you won't see the normal traffic as you do. See what's going on over here? A little traffic there. Still, you know, moderate. Nothing too bad. But it's Thanksgiving, and it's a federal holiday, which means in the United States of America, all the banks are closed and the post office is closed. Some corporations and stores are closed, but some are open. Now, usually we talk about Settlers Family Restaurant being open. They're closed. Lambert Design is closed. I think Denny's is open. Tops Market is open until 5 o'clock. So it's actually a different day, and it's very noticeable for those who are competent enough to understand this type of stuff. Right now, on my right of me, we're watching the Macy's Day Parade. NBC annual event. Later on, I'll put the camera up closer so you can watch it for a little while. And we have our usual Good Morning Batavia programming, news, weather, sports, live traffic, and headlines. So right now, let me give you the headlines of what's going on. There's an incident in Turkey where they shot down a Russian military jet, so they're having problems over there. It's Thanksgiving Day here in the United States of America, annual tradition that goes back to 1620. That's a long tradition, by the way, and that's even before the United States of America was even founded. So how long that goes back. And that's about it today. I don't have to work today, but it's a paid holiday, as they call it. So I'm going to get paid for watching the parade, doing Google Hangouts, and heading over to my friend's house after I finish this program. It is 10:06 a.m. I'm Jason Reese, and you're watching Good Morning Batavia live from the city of Batavia, New York on this Thanksgiving Day. Very nice weather out, by the way. This is a story within itself. You have no snow, and it says 49 degrees over there, so that's very, very warm compared to what we had last year, when I believe we had the entire month was less than 32 degrees. So big difference this year, and you gotta like it if you're from Western New York, because you know this might not last too long. So take advantage of it while you can. Like I said, I'm heading over to correspondent Bill Capiola's house, and we're going to hang out for a while. But tomorrow I have to work from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So, but the next day it's only 9 to 1. Then I have Saturday and Sunday off. So that'll work. Anyways, in a few seconds, I'm going to stroll over to the computer, and we're going to do a weather forecast and scroll through the internet. So I'll see you in a few seconds. You're watching Good Morning Batavia on Thanksgiving Day. I am your host, Jason Reese. That's a good idea. I'll just use it as commercial time. All right. Is that what I think it is? It is. How do you like that? I never noticed that before. The letters on this are backwards. So let's check out the weather. Yes, they are. Look at that. So let's check out the weather for the next 5 days. For today, a high of 59, a low of 50. That's not a bad difference. For Friday, high of 57, low of 32. Saturday, high of 39, low of 27. 10% chance of precipitation. Sunday, 40 degrees. Monday, 40 degrees. And slight chance of precipitation. And on Thanksgiving, our normal temperature would be 49 degrees. So we're just a little above it. 10 degrees above. And there we go. If you look at the radar map right now, there's Buffalo. Batavia's right about there. Yeah, right about there. So they left Rochester off, but Rochester's up there northeast. So nice little line from Buffalo to Albany. And there's Pittsburgh, Cleveland, NFL City, NFL City, NFL City, NFL City, NFL City, NFL City, NFL City. How do you like that? NFL City, NFL City, NFL City. What else do we have here? And that's it. And there's your weather for today. 5-day forecast brought to you by Weather Forecast. The Weather Channel, 49 degrees in Batavia. What time do we have here? We're going to switch over quickly. Hang on a second.
And say hello to Hello Kitty as she flies her Yellow Kitty airplane over the heads of her adoring fans. This global pop icon with her trademark red bow is brought to us by Sanrio, whose small gift, big smile philosophy promotes the idea that sharing a gift, no matter how little, brings happiness to people of all.
And we're on NFL.com. Mark Sanchez to start for the Eagles. Hopefully the Lions can play good. Norman Eager to shadow Des Bryant. Oh boy. Marshawn Lynch undergoes surgery. So got all sorts of stuff taking place. And remember, there's 3 games here: 2 on national television and 1 on what is that? NFL channel, NFL Network. So you get 3 games today. If you're a fan of the NFL, which everyone isn't. But in this country, you'd be surprised how many people are. Played in high school, maybe never played in college. I played JV football, but I never played varsity. But I understand the sport. Ref calls, things like that. So we have Aaron Rodgers today. Chicago. That's tonight's game. Who else do I have? Joe Flacco's hurt. He's done. He's injured reserve. He's gone. So I have to replace him while I'm here. Sammy Watkins made an amazing catch the other day. So I have a pretty good team, by the way. And let's go back, see how the J. Reese Sevens are doing. J. Reese Sevens are doing great, by the way. You know, we were picked to go 0-14. We're 4-7. So we'll take it.
Dave, I'm sorry, I gotta take a sick day. Dads don't take sick days. Dads take
All right. And there you have it. There's my fantasy. Let's head over to DraftKings.com quickly. DraftKings.com are in court. Hopefully they can stay up and running is what they're trying to fight for. They should be able to because this is a game of skill. You have to understand what's going on in order to make it happen.
Get ready to experience a cup of milk. Is that coffee?
Espresso.
Fire?
Thank you. Okay, right there. There you go. So I had Tom Brady. Well, this is when they played Buffalo. Good call, by the way. Not a lot of points, though. Only 66. DraftKings is a funny system, to say the least. And what else do we have here? My lineups at 10:14 a.m. You're watching Good Morning Batavia. I am your host, Jason Reese. Excuse me. Thanksgiving Day here in the United States of America. We have 3 lineups going this week. Tom Brady, Tyrod Taylor, Matthew Stafford. I need a 4th one, I believe. So, this should be interesting. Rob Gronkowski, Charles Clay. So, he got half of his points. Scott Chandler, and Marco Murray. So, oh, okay, 10:15 a.m. Welcome back to Good Morning Batavia. I switched over to Facebook quickly. See what's postings Jason Reese Media has this week. All righty, what do we have here? Got a few people on this other, for one of the postings I put. Lori Zeller Roach, Brad Rupp, and 3 others like your post. To all the hunters, let's find out, let's see what it says. To all the hunters out there, have a safe Thanksgiving. Next, not everyone will have a traditional holiday, but they have a lot to be thankful for. And finally, some people can't have a Thanksgiving because they have died. The moral, be thankful for what you have. Yes, they are, Scott J. They're eating with Jesus at the Forever Supper. Well, I know I'm going to be there, but hopefully it won't be for about another 30 years. And let's go over to the window and do some live traffic. You're watching Good Morning Batavia. I'm your host, Jason D. Reese. All right, let's do some live traffic for you. You know, we were talking about traffic earlier as part of the news. So now we're going to do live traffic in Batavia, New York. You know, when you see cities like New York and all these other cities, all sorts of major traffic snarls and stuff like that. Well, let me show you Batavia, New York. And here's live traffic for you. Look what you see. Catching that? Not a lot of traffic. But still, it gives you an idea of what's going on in Batavia, New York right now. For if you're not familiar with Batavia, right now you're looking to your right west, going toward Buffalo, and where that car is, that's going east, headed toward Leroy, New York. So what you're looking at is a view of live traffic in the city of Batavia, New York on Thursday, November 26, 2015, Thanksgiving Day. And you can tell it's not normal traffic because it's not a lot of traffic out there. But what's going on here, we have, looking west, you don't even see a car heading toward Buffalo right now. But on the way back, you see a couple cars. And a lot of air traffic. I don't know if you can see it or not. A lot of air traffic on this partly sunny, partly cloudy day here in the city of Batavia, New York. And Settlers is closed today. Billy Goat's is closed right now, but they usually don't open until noon. Jamie Lambert's place is closed. Falcone's Electric looks like it's closed. So I think Denny's might be open. Tops Market's open till 5. And mostly everything closes after 5 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day. So there you have it for you. Live traffic in Batavia, New York. And this beautiful partly cloudy, partly sunny day. And we're going to switch back over to the Good Morning Batavia news desk. And there we have it. Hello, I'm Jason Reese, and you're watching Good Morning Batavia here in the city of Batavia, New York on this November 26, 2015. Right now I'm watching the Today Show and their special presentation of the Macy's Day Parade. It's 10:19 a.m., so I think I'm going to switch over to a YouTube video and try something different today and see what happens. I'll be right back. Oh, jeez. All right. Let's head over to some Charlie Brown land and see what Snoopy and the crew are doing. 10:21 a.m. You're watching Good Morning Batavia here in Batavia, New York for this Thanksgiving Day special. Charlie Brown talking about football. Football is a tradition here in the United States of America on Thanksgiving.
Maybe I should do. Besides, she wouldn't try to trick me on traditional holiday. This time I'm gonna kick that football player to the moon. It's a peculiar show, Gus. Especially if you just slowly fade away. What's the matter, Commander? Nothing. I'm just What did you expect? A turkey card? Holidays always for turkey. I do it. I went down to buy a turkey store, and all they have are things for Christmas. Christmas already? Anyway, why should I get thanks on Thanksgiving? What have I got to be thankful for? More less corrected people. Do you know what we have to do now? We have to write the next day on Stanley Miles.
And that's it for my little Thanksgiving Day special. I can't show the whole show, but Charlie Brown always has things explained well. I think that cartoon character explains the life better than most humans do. And here we go. Welcome back to Good Morning Batavia. I am your host, Jason Reese. And we're going to end our show today with switching it on to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And we're going to call it a day. Later on, I'll be going to my correspondent Bill Capiello's house, see what he's doing for today. I heard him and his roommate went shopping, so hopefully they'll have a lot of snacks for today. And looking forward to watching the Detroit game with him. Bill is a great Batavian and an NFL fan also, like myself. So this is a great day if you're a fan of the NFL. A tradition that goes quite a ways back, and the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys are always the two teams that play on Thanksgiving, and they're still doing it this year in 2015, so that's pretty neat. As for my Thanksgiving, I have a turkey breast, a potato, some peas, some bread, and some ramen noodles. So I have a nice little meal lined up for me. Plus, I got a couple of dollars in my pocket. I might swing by Batavia Downs Gaming and celebrate also. So we'll see what's going on today. Let's see here. It's 10:25 a.m. We're going to switch things. We're going to talk about advertising on Good Morning Batavia and all Jason Reese Media platforms. I'm trying to keep it very cheap. It's about $1 a minute. So if you want to do a dollar, yeah, about $1 a minute, which I think is fair. So if you want to do a 60-second ad, it only costs you $1, which is very. Today at Jason Reese Media, we have a battery charger meant for your Kodak camera, only $1. So go out, contact Jason Reese Media at 585-201-2022, and or text him at the same number. Plus, you can email him at jreese7@outlook.com. That's jreese7@outlook.com. This Kodak battery charger for $1, and something like that. So what you want to do, it costs $1, but if you want to play it over and over, say you want to play it 10 times, $10. So it's as easy as that. Be on the lookout for that in 2016. So we're going to go back over the headlines quickly. A Russian fighter jet was shot out of the sky by Turkey. When was it? Yesterday or Thursday? No, yesterday or Tuesday. And Vladimir Putin isn't too thrilled, but his pilot violated, and they got shot out of the sky, and that's what happened. And there's no excuse. And for him to say it's the fault of the country who shot him down is just wrong, because he should know better. If you're going to play that type of game, there are other people who can play also. You cross into their country, they have a right to shoot you down. End of story. And anyways, we're going to switch over to the Macy's Parade. I'm going to set the close to the TV, and I'm going to finish up Good Morning Batavia. Good Morning Batavia, as always, is written, produced, directed, engineered by myself, Jason Reese, for Jason Reese Media. If you want to contact Good Morning Batavia, 585-201 2249, or email me at jreese7@outlook.com. Anyways, on this beautiful Thanksgiving day here in the city of Batavia, New York, I am your host, Jason Reese, wishing everyone, and I do mean it too, who's participating in this, do something different. Have a fun, safe day today. Leave the violence and the criminal activity at home, where they belong. Leave them somewhere else today. Do something good for yourself and your neighbors. So there you have it. For Good Morning Batavia, I am your host, Jason Reese. Happy Thanksgiving and Good Morning Batavia. Goodbye. At 10:30 a.m., that concludes this special edition of Good Morning Batavia. I'm your host, Jason Reese, on this beautiful Thanksgiving day. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.